Hello everyone and welcome to a video here today. So this is part 0 here of the My Player Career mode. We're not going to do my team this year yet again. We might do it for F123. Maybe this year if the My Player goes to plan, where we'll be driving for a team. Let's give an example of Williams. But yeah, so this is part 0. We'll not be racing at Bahrain. Well, that's going to be the first race of the Canada as of usual. So, yeah, let's jump straight into it with part 0 then. So, guys, this is the calendar then. So, round 1, Bahrain, pretty simple, easy, can get boring after a bit for it to be round 1. Yeah, we're trying to follow the rules in real life of the calendar anyway, because you can't make a custom calendar in the game. So it's not rules, but yeah, you can't make your own custom calendar in the game. Round 2, Saudi Arabia. Not a bad track, to be honest. It was good for racing in 2021. Also quite good for 2022 as well, between Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. Round 3, Australia. It's a very good first round to begin with, but we're going to start it at round 3. Yeah, it's a good track to race at. More overtaking opportunities now, so yeah, that will bring some different overtakes. There's 14 turns, so you've got 14 opportunities to overtake. Round 4, we've got the first sprint weekend of Emilia-Romagna, and yeah, sprints, more points, extra points, but yeah, we're going to be starting with a lower team, so it's not very likely that will get good points in the bag. Round 5, Miami, the Miami Gardens. Very good track. Personally, I like it. It's a very good track for myself. I can get around the track pretty well, and yeah, I pretty much like it, to be honest. Round 6, Espanyol, Spain. Round 6 here at in this first season. Catalonia, very decent track, good overtaking opportunities. So the 3 that we've missed is Monaco, Azerbaijan, and Canada. I think everyone hates Monte Carlo. Not a big fan of Azerbaijan. Not a big fan of Canada. Obviously, I've got to make the rounds as fun as possible as well. Round 7, Britain. It's a normal round. It's the longest serving track in Formula 1, Silverstone. Round 8, Austria, a second sprint weekend between 4 rounds in between. Well, 3 actually. So yeah, in between the 2 sprints is Miami, Spain, and Great Britain, Silverstone. And then we have our second sprint weekend at Austria. Round 9, France. Good overtaking opportunities, but it can be quite boring for racing. But I decided to go for it because why not? Round 10, Belgium. I like this one. This is personally one of my favourites, and yeah, it's a very fast track to go around, but also one of the longest. So yeah, there's more action to be turned into. Right then, Monza, Italy. 11 turns around this circuit. It's a pretty plain circuit, but although it's got a bit of history into it, so I've got to put this one on the calendar. Round 12, Singapore. It is just an absolute qualifying race and a half. This is a race to qualify at. But then, sometimes at the race, it can just get quite boring, especially in the wet. There's a bit of drama in the wet, but although it's pretty boring. Round 13, the United States of America at Austin. We had the 5th round at Miami, which is also obviously at the United States, but we have Austin here in the United States. Texas, very good track, good overtaking opportunities, but it's very easy to get a gap to other cars. Mexico, round 14, the same as the USA, very easy to go away. Well, sometimes not as well. Sometimes it's not very easy to get away from the car behind. Round 15, Brazil. This is the favourite on the calendar, as everyone likes. And yeah, it's very good for racing, as we saw the Mercedes get the 1-2 in real life in actual 2022 race in the real life Brazilian Grand Prix last week, which was unbelievable. Mercedes 1-2. But then the final round is the obvious Abu Dhabi that has been for the last 10 or 12 odd years, 13 years now. So yeah, that is the calendar from round 1 Bahrain to round 16 Abu Dhabi. And we're going to choose what team we are going to pick with in just a second's time. So then, here we are for this then, the creation of the driver. And yeah, it's pretty plain and simple, as I've done in all my other careers and stuff like that. We chose the real formality of us, ARR as our initials, and then we go for the audio name as Lee, of course, as we usually do. That's what I always do anyway. In all any career mode, we go for our favourite number of 36. I don't think actually any of you guys know
let's focus on
that
your driver's look.
Yeah, that I do use the number 36 now on my car. Yeah, as the guy there was saying, we've got to customise the look now of us. So we're just going to go for our traditional red, blue, maybe green. Yeah, we do go for green at times. Yeah, that looks pretty... It looks alright, but we're just going to have to go for it. We'll go for a dust-off pose, because why not? Podium emotes. We'll go for the rock out one. Victory.
Check if there's smoke, because the car was on fire today, lads.
Yeah, we'll choose this one. I think we definitely need to pick that one in case the car is on fire.
We need to decide which team to sign with. Choose carefully, as once you reach F1, the team you drive for will expect you to deliver appropriate results.
So, here we have it then. The team that, yeah, I've decided to go for is one of the bottom 4 to start off with. So, do I go with Red Bull powertrains? Do I go with Ferrari powered? Or do I go with the both Mercedes powered? I think the main one that we should do is probably Haas or Aston Martin. We don't want to go for the worst. We don't want to go for the best one there. Don't want to go for AlphaTauri. So yeah, it's either between these two, and I'm going to decide now. So there's a big performance gap between the two, but I am indeed going to go for Haas. Teammate, Kevin Magnussen, because he's got the experience.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
So then, there you have it. There is our customization for this, and we've got to move on to the important stuff at the Team HQ. Right then, so here we are at the Team HQ. The main thing we're going to upgrade is the aero and the chassis. We've got absolutely none of that at all, and it's only going to cost us 500 resource points, so that is a bit of a big favour there for us if you want to get some upgrades in. So we've got no available upgrades now, well, that we can do. We've upgraded the aero and the chassis, so the main aim is to get above maybe above McLaren on the R&D chart this season. We've got a chance to do it, but I want to beat AlphaTauri on the standings as well, so we want to aim for at least a 7th place finish in the Constructors' Championship. Not too bothered about the drivers, as long as we get as many points as possible. I really don't care, but here's all the other details and stuff, the driver details. Not really anything to be special about, but yeah, we've got all the stuff here. And yeah, we've got to sim all the way to Bahrain. We're not going to do Bahrain this episode. It's obviously part 0. So I'm obviously not going to do that, as yeah, of course that
issue on the
happens.
production line earlier this week.
So
The entire
yeah,
development package for the
great
weekend has
start.
failed. Any redevelopments will need
It's
to
going to have to be
ordered from
done
the R&D
after
stream.
the Bahrain Grand Prix, which is an actual shame. But yeah, we've got to hope for the best with the secondary wing flaps. So after the car reveal, it's not too special. I'm going to skip it, and then we'll go to the 17th, where the Bahrain Grand Prix on the Thursday weekend will start for our journey at Haas F1 team. So yeah, we're going to skip the car reveal. So then here we are, we've skipped the car reveal, and the car is now being shown. So yeah, you've seen the car anyway in the thing. So yeah, and oh no, that's even fouled as well. But yeah, we've got to stick what we've got with, unfortunately. It is really annoying, and that will be done after the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in 11 days after it. So yeah, here's the first round then. Obviously we're not going to go straight to it, because it is indeed only part 0, and then part 1 will be straight into the Bahrain International Circuit for round 1 in the first season of our journey with Haas, and then hopefully we can build ourselves to be a big team, or possibly in the future move teams to somewhere bigger if we can't get a future at Haas. So yeah, that's it from me today, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed part 0. Nothing too special about it. It's just all the details that I'll have to go through with you into the first round. So yeah, obviously it's a pre-season video, so yeah, all part 0, pre-season, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. And now, unfortunately, I have to go. So see you later, guys. Goodbye.